I'm just doing a link real quick, and then we'll start this thing. All right. Get ourselves going here. All right. Let's go, Sean. Keith is not here. Dalis is here. What does Dalis say? I'm in a low-seated plush lounge bar in NYC. Oh, he's in New York.
No, he says, am I? Right?
Oh, bar in New York. Oh, I got contacts, and they just came in the mail, and I just realized they gave me the wrong prescription.
Oh, no.
And I'm looking at everything. Reading is like, whoa.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is very loungy music.
Yeah, this is from the Restream music mix in the background. I feel like it's a little jazzy. It makes us feel a little relaxed. We're drinking music as we talk crypto. Fun drinking.
Yep.
All right, let's get to it. What do we got, Sean? We're hovering around 57,000 on Bitcoin. Our total market cap is 2.5 trillion. That's not too bad. I mean, you would think the way you're reading social media that the world is ending, but it's not terrible. Everybody just taking some profits, it looks like.
58,000 almost, 57.9, right?
Yeah, 58. We're moving back up. All is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. Ethereum's holding strong at 43. You can't complain about that.
Not at all. I'm quite happy at that. We were at 39 almost 3 days ago, and we are up, 4 or 5%.
Yeah, I mean, this is really a 10% Bitcoin correction, which you can really say with people taking profits. It hit that 60 mark, and people started taking their profits.
Yeah.
Better time right before Christmas. Got to buy some toys for people.
Yeah, although it is making my 100K prediction a little more remote. I really thought we were going to get there. So, I don't know.
I know. Well, you and Plan B, everybody thought it was going to be 100. Maybe it is. Maybe the last minute.
It will be 100. Just when, right? That's. Will we get there by December 31st? I don't know. Had a pretty good jobs report. I think there was a one handle on the unemployment claims, which we haven't seen in years. I don't, how many years? And inflation, right? Mm-hmm. There's the highest inflation in the last 30 years. Just came out. But people have tons of money, in their bank account because of all this stimulus. So, all those things point to risk on.
Yep. And I see CDM is already teasing me. Need to get a turkey for Christmas by using ADA. Thank you. I know we'll go into that. Everybody's going to rip on me. ADA.
I went on. They just can't. They can't get a break. I went on to Atomic because as soon as you said you sold, I figured I would buy. Whenever you sell something, it always goes up right afterwards.
That's right. Yep.
But their servers were down. It still is. So ADA nodes are under maintenance. Balance sending and staking are working unstable at the moment. Engineers are investigating the issue.
Ooh.
That's Atomic Wallet. So you cannot buy Cardano on Atomic Wallet right now.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it on eToro. I got rid of it, and I had it on Coinbase. I got rid of it there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, you know what?
You can buy it on Coinbase?
Huh?
You can buy it on Coinbase?
Yeah, I thought you were teasing me before. I just thought you were saying I'm going to buy it since you sold it.
I didn't know you could buy it on Coinbase. I thought so. Only eToro. Well, who's the one who blacklisted it?
eToro, but they blocked it from being purchased by U.S. customers. Everybody is writing the story incorrectly. They blocked it from U.S. customers from buying it, but the rest of the world can buy it because of regulatory issues that they claim are regulatory issues. So to me, I'd rather just sell it and buy it off the dip.
Yep. Yeah. So you're thinking go back to 90 cents, huh?
It seems that anytime there's a market correction, it likes to go to the 90s, like 99, 96, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Hung out at 33, 36 cents for a long time. I just don't see anything coming out of Cardano anytime soon.
It's unfortunate, looking at the coin market cap chart here. It didn't do anything until, let's call it January, right? It was stuck like literally at 4 cents forever, right? So after crypto winter, it's stuck at 4 cents forever, and then in January it starts to take off. And frankly, I mean, if you look at $1.68 off of 4 cents, that's not a bad. It's not a bad little bit of money to make. It is, the last 3 months getting really hammered. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back from that long period of time, but you can look far enough back on any coin. Yeah, it started, I picked it up originally at 33 cents or something like that. And I got a big profit since then, but I'm just looking at where do I take my profits and move into something else.
Yep.
I'm not going to die with the product. I'm here to make money, not, make it religion.
As we all. This is not a religion, right? We're all here to make money. That's the whole point. Yep.
And if I think it's going to lose money, I'm pulling out. I'm not going to sit and wait around.
Yeah.
For me, was it 6 cents? Yeah, it was around there.
I don't know. I don't know about some of these alternative chains and how they're going to fight Binance. Binance has really done a great job of removing friction and making it cheap. So maybe these guys will take on Solana and Binance, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, these stable coins like Binance and now crypto.com starting to become a hot thing to go pick up. I guess with the success of Binance, everybody else is like, hey, I want to get some of that.
Yep. But again, how many EVM compatible chains can you have? At some point there's sort of dilution of interest and just mind share. I don't know. Yeah,
but everybody's going to try to do it. Everybody keeps on remaking Spider-Man, To
me, because when I thought about the the Dynamo's smart contract and the virtual machine that we were going to build, there are like literally pluggable virtual machines, right? You can it is possible to just like get off the shelf an EVM that plugs into your chain. But I felt that there were just too many restrictions on the way that the Ethereum virtual machine works in terms of reconciling state to be able to keep it as a proof of work coin with having low fees. You can't have both with the EVM the way it's designed. And so that's why I felt that we need to build our own virtual machine to optimize the way that the virtual machine works with proof of work. If you're going to go proof of stake, that's fine, but then you're no longer decentralized, frankly. So it just doesn't work. You can't have both without writing the virtual machine differently from the core. So that's why I made that design decision. I think I think we have I think we have
Come a little closer to the microphone. You're cutting out a lot.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we have a great sort of technological value proposition of being both proof of work and being able to have cheap transactions. I think that's the idea.
And at least you structured the coin correct, where it's not going to go to a ridiculous. Once it gets up to $4,000 and $5,000, like was it Ethereum, you're going to have those transaction fees. Solana is going to have that same issue eventually.
No, because they're centralized, they never will.
You don't think so?
Nope, no, because Binance and Solana will never have that issue, but they're completely centralized. So they'll probably be classified. Well, Binance already has been, right? Binance is classified as an illegal security in the United States, right? So you can't. That's why you can't get the Binance, right? There's a Binance.us which has all these bullshit restrictions on it. No, they never will. It's not possible.
And talking about that, I might as well go right into this segue then, because we're talking about stable coins, and Senate Banking Committee wants clarity on stable coins, sends letters to Tether, Coinbase, Circle. So they're gonna start, pinning down and trying to figure out what's going on with these stable coins.
Yeah.
You were in that whole world for a very long time. What are they really trying to get at?
Well, they don't give a shit about consumer protection, first of all. I will tell you that. Any regulatory action is all based on, where the lobbying is. And banks are scared as shit of this stuff, right? Banks have a monopoly on the US dollar. And so, this is a threat to the banking industry. And so I'm sure that, banks are saying, hey, we're making tons and tons of money by borrowing money from the Fed and loaning it to all these suckers with 18% credit cards. You can't let this happen, right? And so you got to start circling the wagons around the US dollar to protect our monopoly. So I think that's really what this is probably about. It's not got anything to do with consumer. When was the last time that you heard anybody complain about crypto in general, right? Like have you ever heard somebody say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so upset because I lost money in crypto"? No, people know what this is. This is not, this is not a scam, right? There are lots of scams, but everybody knows that, and everybody goes into this with eyes wide open. So
you think so? I think it's 50-50. I get a lot of people are sketched coming into it. When you're buying Shiba, they know it's a game, right? I think they treat it more like gambling.
Yeah, you have to.
And the U.S. government doesn't want it to be treated like gambling, correct? Because then eventually companies are going to be involved, and that's going to hurt the whole economy once, a major company loses a couple $1 billion in crypto. Playing devil's advocate here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that institutional exposure to crypto would ever sort of be like an existential threat to the United States economy. I don't know. People complain about gas fees. Yeah,
I heard. What was it? One of the senators talked about that the other day. I could tell she never bought any Ethereum, and she complained about the gas fees. I was like, you've never even bought.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you have no idea. Somebody else did it for you, or you read something.
Well, and if you don't like gas fees, are you okay with a wire fee? Are you okay that you have to spend $25 to send money from here to there? Come on. Oh no, that's fine because, Bank of America is, contributing to your campaign finance fund. So yeah, it's okay for $25, but gas fees, that's terrible. Please.
And there's a good sign that Bitcoin and everything is fine, and this is just a minor setback. When you see The third largest Bitcoin wallet. Oh, let me pull it up. Here it is. Third largest Bitcoin wallet bought 375 million worth of Bitcoin in the last 11 days. And you can see his wallets right here. I am a mess today. So he has what? 113. What do we say? Third largest. Yeah. 113 million in Bitcoin.
Billion. 6.6 billion.
$6.6 billion in Bitcoin. And he just bought up 375 million worth in the last 11 days. It's a good sign for Bitcoin. And
I just you wonder why this thing is stuck under 60, right? And you have to think that there's manipulation, generally, right? Because when it really does take off and it does go to 100,000, the delta on 40 to 100 versus 60 or 70 to 100 is billions of dollars, right? So for these guys, so I don't know, this person is as you say, accumulating, and that's great, but it's not doing much for the price at the moment, right? Because there's more sellers that are getting out. So I do think there is some manipulation. And look, anybody can create a wallet, right? It doesn't take anything to create a wallet, and you could create 100 wallets that were almost probably insubstantial and put selling pressure through all those 100 wallets. I don't know. I'm still very, very bullish on Bitcoin and crypto in general, but I'm frustrated that this thing up below 60,000.
If you think about it, though, we have an irrational frustration because it's $57,000, $58,000 Bitcoin. We're just expecting these, 100% gains every 3 months.
We're so spoiled, right? We're so spoiled. Yeah. Ethereum went from 450 to 4,200, and then we're like, oh, it's stuck at 4,200. Like, no, dude, it's at 4,200. Like, yeah.
10 years from now, when it's going up $1 and dropping $1, and that's it, and we're going, remember the good old days 10 years ago. You have no idea what it was like. Let's bounce around. El Salvador is still playing the game. They're going to build a Bitcoin city. El Salvador. Yeah. And they're basically, where was that? I lost it. I am a mess today. So yeah, El Salvador is talking about building a Bitcoin city, and then Salvadorian ambassador to U.S. Bitcoin challenges your authority. She kind of, which is true. Bitcoin is challenging the authority of the United States and larger countries.
Yeah, well, and who cares about the countries? It's really about the entities that control the economy, which is again central banks or large financial institutions. They're all scared shitless about being disintermediated because I can send $10 million in 5 or 6 seconds and pay 3 cents on Binance Smart Chain, right? Like, that's not good for business, right? Like, that's not good for them. So, yeah.
You think one of those big wallets could be the United States?
Oh, interesting.
Maybe they're starting to buy in.
Here. Okay.
Good conspiracy theory. They don't tell anybody. Get the third largest wallet out there.
I love the fact that El Salvador is building this Bitcoin city on top of a volcano, right? So they're using geothermal for all their power, so they can't claim it's not green or whatever. Hilarious.
Well, that's what I was going to pull up, and I lost it. But it's fascinating. Now they're building a Bitcoin city. They're all in on Bitcoin. They're going to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world, or they're going to, hey, they got nothing to lose, really.
Yeah. Although I don't know, when did they go in? Like they went in around the 30s or something like that. When we first started talking about it, I think Bitcoin was like 28, 29 or something like that. So, so they've doubled their money. Okay, right? I'm not sure it's going to 10x.
No, it's not going to 10x, but I think what they're doing as a whole is getting the citizens a bigger head start into the cryptocurrency community and getting used to it and thinking it's like a normal part of life, where U.S. citizens are going to be way far behind.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah. And to stop the bleeding with Cardano, I'm starting to see stories come up like this, which I just think it's a story put out there to try to just help stop the Cardano bleeding after eToro. ADA lend on Cardano is the future of DeFi. Oh no, let's buy up now.
Everything is the future of DeFi. I don't know. I did not know that they had a DeFi platform. That's sort of interesting and news to me. I don't know. It's how do you get a Cardano wallet? Like,
Oh, you don't. I mean, that's. I can show you that. You can go to their website and
they have a native, like a MetaMask similar thing where you can get an add-in.
And that's where you can stake. And a lot of people that got in earlier are just staking, and that's one of the problems why it doesn't move the same. What is it? Carbina might be able to help us, or the majority of Cardano is staked.
Really? That's a problem. That's a problem.
Everybody just sitting on it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Is you don't have the liquidity that you need to build the ecosystem. So if everybody's just sitting on the coins, how do you get them moving? You have to really work the economics of all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, one of them he was saying is the Yori. They have a couple different wallets, but and you can stake through it. And I think it's not, you don't stake like Ethereum. You can pull it out.
Yeah, ETH 2.0 is locked until 30 or whenever they finally do the merge.
Forever, basically.
Forget it. Second half 2023 is what they're saying now. Second half 2022, but
here's your two Cardano wallets. The Daedalus wallet, and
okay.
Yeah. You can stake on there, you can buy through it and everything, but it's just the majority of people are just holding.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yay. It's like the problem we're having, let's segue into Dynamo.
Yeah.
Problem we're having with Dynamo, I went on to Safe Trade today to try to buy some more Dynamo, and I couldn't because nobody's selling.
Yep.
Everybody's buying and nobody's selling. I'm gonna pull it up over here. Oh, my thing's freezing up a little bit, which is a great sign for Dynamo. Nobody wants to get rid of their Dynamo. Everybody's holding on, waiting for the big. And what's interesting is the separation between the buy and the sale.
We've been closing the gap. Definitely, it used to be almost 100%, but it's been closing recently.
I think this should be safe to put on the screen. There's nothing that's identifying.
No.
Let me see. Yeah. Here we go. So on Safe Trade, let's go to Dynamo. Dynamo, yeah.
Oh, we're at 1044 now. Wow, okay. Nice.
It's been popping between that and 79.88 all day.
100,000 to 800, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been going back and forth. And you can see the big separation between the buy and the sale.
That's actually much lower, frankly, though, than we've had. Historically, it's been almost 100%. So you would see like, I don't know, 300 sats on the buy and 800 sats on the sell or something like that. was really crazy. But that's actually close. That's tighter. And one of the interesting things that the Safe Trade guys told me, the 2% spread only exists in the top 100. There's no other coins really that have any semblance of 2%. So
Yeah.
For us to be this close is actually really, really good.
I think one of the best things I think of this. Here's a dreamer up here. Here's the sale. People put their cells up.
Yeah.
One Bitcoin.
You sell me 2 Dynamo for 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah. Hey, we'll all be doing really well then if that happens. Everybody will be loving that. It's kind of awesome. Yeah. So I still have mine waiting to be filled. I'm gonna leave it up there.
I have been accumulating myself. I got another 4,000 or 5,000 a couple of days ago. So, yeah.
Do you wait or you just do market order?
No, I put in. So look, if the best thing is don't just sit there and look at it and wait. You put in your order and let it get filled. And that creates more liquidity for everyone. And just put your order in. Whatever you want to buy or sell at, just put it in. Don't sit there and stare and wait. You're much better off.
Well, it's not like you can stare and wait like you're watching on Coinbase, because watch this. Let me go to the 1 minute. It's not like it's
not very interesting at the 1 minute. You're right. Yeah. Well, you can see the trade history too. That's so yeah. So you should just put your order in and let it get filled. And based on the liquidity that we've had over the last several weeks now, we are number 2 or number 3 on Safe Trade.
Yeah.
For the last almost month, frankly, now. So that's very good for us. That also gives us a great case to get listed on CoinMarketCap. I did submit the CoinMarketCap application earlier today, and we're going to ask the Safe Trade guys to help us out with getting listed on CoinMarketCap, because their volume is understated on CoinMarketCap because we're not on their list, right? So they have a great case to complain that, hey, you need to put this coin on because you're misrepresenting our volume by a fairly significant amount. So that'll be great. But what's one other interesting thing that somebody relayed to me is that CoinMarketCap is actually no longer regarded as the sort of premier provider of information on crypto because they are so difficult to get listed on. So a lot more people are actually using either CoinGecko or CoinPaprika to look for up and coming coins because CoinMarketCap is just so difficult about their process. And trust me, their application process is arduous. It took me over 2 hours to complete the application. It's very, very difficult.
Yeah. I can say there's a good and bad to that. It kind of protects you a little bit more so you're not scammed. I know when I was originally getting into crypto and looking at it, and you just know where to buy something, that you use CoinMarketCap to make sure you're going to the right site. Because
they do strongly vet the projects. There is a certain cachet to it, but I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of rugs on there too. I don't know, a lot of rugs.
I think Hex is not on there. The big scam. Yeah. Coin. With that. It's like an MLM type of guy on YouTube. Yells into the screen that everybody's a loser except for him. And he's a billionaire. Yeah. Sean, maybe you should go with that look. He just screams. Do you ever watch him? He just screams into the camera and tells everybody they're a loser except for him, and he's a billionaire and knows everything.
So here's an interesting thing. We've been talking to a lot of different people about the play to earn space and whatever else. And we made a great connection. I think on Friday of last week with a person who's a very, very household name gamer, and his partner is a top 10 YouTuber, and I went and looked at a bunch of his videos, and it's funny because the guy is a very normal guy, but then he has this persona that he goes onto YouTube with. He has a wig, he has these glasses, he has a mustache, he has all this kind of stuff, and he assumes this persona. And it's so funny you said that, because I was thinking today, maybe like I should do that. Like I should go do like a crypto YouTube channel of like me being like a redneck or something like that, like just doing this sort of redneck crypto thing.
Hey, Kiss was not famous until they dressed up in makeup, right?
Until they did all that crazy shit, right? So yeah, so I was literally just thinking about that today after looking at this guy's videos, and the guy gets 500,000-600,000 views on every video that he does, and it's just this crazy persona, and he's just playing this one game, and it's whatever. So I don't know. We have a call with him next week, which is really good.
That's awesome
to meet this personality, to see what he's like off camera. It'd be very interesting.
I mean, you've known that, you've been around that in that world. It's you have your stage persona, like a professional wrestler, and then your real normal person.
Like who you really are. Yeah. So
I've been around a lot of rappers shooting stuff with, in that world, that rap world.
Oh yeah.
They're opposite in person.
Really?
Smart guys, and they just
very mild-mannered, intelligent, whatever, like low key, right? But then when they get up on stage and they put all the gold chains on and the whatever, and fuck you, blah blah blah, whatever, like all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking maybe I should do that. I'll be the crypto junkie or something like that.
Awesome. What are we at? We're about 30 minutes in. Let's go into the only news I ever see anymore is with Ethereum. Either their transaction fees getting higher, or their 1 million ETH burned in just the last 3 months. They're always making this big news, showing how it's deflationary.
Yeah.
News anymore.
I don't know. I really don't know. Again, we've talked about this before. What did 1559 achieve? I don't know. The price.
Nothing so far.
Huh?
Nothing so far.
Right? The price hasn't done a goddamn thing. Right? They said, it's gonna make it deflationary, and that means the price is gonna go up. No, the thing's been sideways since 1559, completely sideways. Right? So we're stuck between 39 and 44. So no. Whatever you thought that burning a bunch of tokens was going to do, that was not it, right? Did it make the price more? Did it make the gas cheaper? No, right? Even though they never promised it, a whole bunch of other people said, "Oh, we're finally going to solve the gas problem." They never debunked that utterly false proposition. And no, the gas is still, as of right now, 140 Gwei, right? Still, the gas is still crazy. Did they make the gas price more predictable? No. I've seen the gas go from 90 to 250 between like 2 or 3 days. So the core promise of 1559 was the gas price would be more predictable. You could say, if I put it in a transaction, I don't have to guess anymore. Did that happen? No. None of the things that they promised ever came to fruition. These guys are complete con artists. So screw them, man. Screw them. All they did was fuck the miners, and that's all that Vitalik wanted. That was it from the start. The big fuck you to the miners.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, there's a lot of institutional money going in, so there's something there.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not saying the ecosystem is bad or anything. I'm just saying that the whole con job of 1559 is now being laid bare to the public. That like all those promises that they made that this thing was going to do X, Y, and Z, didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. Didn't do any of the things that they said 1559 was going to do. Yeah, ETH as a project is still great, but those guys, in particular, Tim Biko and Mika Zoltu, both of those guys just really, really, really misrepresented, what they were out to accomplish.
When you look at, who runs Ethereum and who runs Cardano, and you see their unique issues and how both of these guys are pretty much control freaks because it's their babies. But can you imagine that when they work together? Charles looks like he probably is.
That's why it didn't work. That's why Charles got kicked out, right? Yeah, right? Because Vitalik had his vision and Charles had his vision, and never the twain shall meet.
Yeah, I can just imagine what that was like together for a while.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how they still try to talk nice about each other.
Yeah. Look, both great technologists and accomplished business people, and you're not going to say anything horrible about them from that perspective. But it's just why can't we all just get along?
Yep. And dayless personalities ruin crypto just like they do to companies. Yeah, I mean these are big. Even they got even more control than they do a company. You want to say it's decentralized, but it's not decentralized. Vitalik does what he wants to do.
Ethereum is
community.
Ethereum is one of the least decentralized projects out there. Just look at the whole DAO hack and Ethereum Classic fork, right? I mean, the word came down from the Don that they were going to undo those transactions before anybody ever, like, how can you possibly say we're going to force a hard fork and reverse a bunch of transactions without being centralized? There's no way, right? That project is entirely centralized. No one else contributes to it.
And what's funny is, to that point, eToro takes down Cardano for regulatory issues.
Yeah.
Ethereum, it has the same issues.
Exactly the same issues. But you know what? They got to pass because the SEC guy at the time in 2018 said Bitcoin and Ethereum are not separate.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they kind of separated them. They grandfathered them into something special.
They got to pass. Hopefully, hopefully Ripple will go to the mat with this and get a similar ruling. I don't know if they're going to win, but hopefully they will.
What do you think about all the FUD about India is becoming like China? They keep on banning crypto.
Yeah.
India's banning crypto again. Some might say that the little market dip was from India. I don't think so. I think people are getting immune to all that at this point.
No, I don't think they have enough. They don't have enough capital in the game to really push the market anyway. I don't think India is a big crypto player yet. That's an interesting opportunity, maybe, right? If they could ever get their shit together and start mining or like legalizing some of it somehow. I don't know, but yeah, it's a different mindset too, right? India is much more like China in terms of its authoritarian nature and the caste system and all those sort of social constructs. So I just don't see India ever being like a big crypto player.
All right. Anybody else out there? Anything else going on?
Down. Well, I got the Discord wallet working. So if you
okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. If you hop into our Discord, you can create a Dynamo wallet right in Discord. You can send and receive coins and do all the normal stuff that you would do with a wallet, just from the command line in Discord. So it's we are a crypto-enabled Discord, and the next iteration of that, the whole reason I built that foundation was that we will have a play-to-earn game inside Discord. So you'll be able to play this little text-based MMO where you can earn Dynamo just by playing a Discord game.
I was gonna try to pull it up here, but yeah, you can't pull it up through here.
Oh yeah, you'd have to open Discord and do it. Yeah, I'm gonna push a video later tonight. So I'm gonna do a tech update video, just talking about all the different things that we've done. We've created a whole bunch of technology since the last time that I did the update. We have these non-custodial hosted wallets. We have the metaverse. We have this Discord wallet. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we have to talk about. And then I'll post a primer on how to use the Discord wallet as well.
Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of good news coming up with Dynamo.
Yeah. We got our website. Our website's being redone. I just signed the contract today to redo our corporate website. A wonderful firm out of Argentina. A great social social justice story there as well. They only employ refugee women, basically people who are seeking asylum in Argentina, mostly from like El Salvador.
Oh wow.
But they only employ refugee women. They train them on their own time. They donate all their own time to train them in technology, and then all the proceeds that they get from the work that they have, like our project, goes to pay to basically to house and feed these refugee women. So a really great social thing as well, and we're very happy to support them in their efforts. Awesome. So we're building a new website. We also contracted with a person to create a YIMP. YIMP is the name of the mining pool. It's a technology that allows people to mine against pools that are widely supported. So expect to see Dynamo being able to be mined against a lot of other pools in the near future, and that will allow us to get onto a website called Mining Pool Stats, which shows different coins and the profitability of mining those coins. And so that'll sort of appeal to the whole mining for profit crowd, which hopefully will bring in a few more sellers, for people who are actually, mining to make a living. So we did that contract over the weekend, and we have a couple of working with our partner at Expatron to get that going. A lot of really cool stuff going on.
Well, the website is good and all, but the big thing is the games that are going to be on very soon that you really can't talk about. What do you think is the date that we can start talking about the actual games?
I think next week we should be able to. So we have a 2D web-based game. It's written in Unity. It's very Pokemon, Axie Infinity sort of. Similar to that. Have a lot of awesome artwork around that. We're just waiting for the trademark. I think the trademark might be provisional already, so we can maybe announce it on Friday. We're going to do an NFT issuance with that. I'm hoping next week. We're going to come out with all that stuff. We're also we did hire a couple of people to do the website for that as well, the NFT game website. So we'll do a marketing website on that. And then of course we have the 3D MMO that I'm still working on. A lot of the infrastructure to do all the NFT minting and coin transfer. All that stuff went in today. A big release today for all that infrastructure. So a lot of really cool things happening.
I mean, it's that bigger part finally is coming through, and the games. I mean, that's when the price is going to go up. That's when we're going to have the movement. That's when this is going to be real. It's going to have active uses, and a lot sooner than some of these other coins that are promising things. Getting into the gaming world.
I think we're, once we get a couple of these games launched, we're going to see a lot of volume because people are going to want to buy the coin, and in order to acquire the players and whatever all the consumables are. And people are going to sell the coin because they're playing to earn and they pay the rent with it and whatever else. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything else? I think we've been going on for about 45 minutes.
All right.
All right. Awesome. All right, guys. We will see you on Friday. Hopefully, we'll have.
Hopefully, Keith will be able to make it.
I know Keith has been putting out a lot of fires. It's in his business, he's getting ready for Black Friday and the whole shopping season, so he's been having to run around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you in a little bit. We'll talk to you Friday, guys. Bye.
Yeah.